I wanted to start with a possibly unusual story. It also took place about 12 years ago. It was at a time when I was trying to make a lot of progress in singing, and a friend of mine recommended and suggested that I start studying with this teacher in Manhattan that had had a lot of success with her singers. And so I started taking lessons with her, and one of the main things that she focused on was trying to help me relax these muscles underneath the tongue and in the throat. What I was essentially trying to do was muscle my way to the high notes, and as a result, it had a strangling effect on my voice to where I wasn't able to hit high notes. Now, many of the aha moments, as they can be described, happen for me after the fact. It takes me a while to process things. I'm a little slow. It's okay. And so what that means is many times it's after a lesson or after a talk or after a conversation that, things start to, settle in and make more sense to me. And so I remember driving one day, and just all of a sudden, things kind of made sense. I was able to understand more what my teacher was trying to help me with singing, and that how just by relaxing the tongue and throat muscles and properly supporting with the breath, I'd be able to better hit the high notes. And it's amazing how the Lord knows us and speaks to us in a language that we can understand and uses examples that we can comprehend. And I believe that at that moment, the Lord taught me a little lesson through the Spirit. And if I were to try to put it to words, it would be more or less as follows. Nathan, just as you're strangling your true voice by tightening up all your throat and tongue muscles, the greatest threat to your happiness in life is how hard you are on yourself. It's as if you're strangling who you really are. So my dad shared with me a quote by President Russell Nelson. And the quote says, "Be patient with yourself. Perfection comes not in this life, but in the next life. Don't demand things that are unreasonable, but demand of yourself improvement. And as you let the Lord help you through that, He will make the difference."